welcome back to my channel, Sean here, and I'm gonna be doing a review or discussion on season 2 of Trinkets. I didn't do one on season 1 because I fucking didn't. But now here we are. I'm really just gonna say things that I was thinking throughout the season. But I want to say this. Okay, I think out of Mo, Tabitha, and Elodie is the best actress by far. Like, she's not anything remarkable, but she has a lot more emotion, and I believe her. She looks like somebody I go to school with, and she responds how somebody I go to school with would respond, you know what I mean? Tabitha, I don't know if they're just not giving her enough material, like emotions in the script for her to work with, but it's not happening for me. She's boring, frankly. Same thing with Elodie. Elodie just bores the fuck out of me. Like, okay, Tabitha has like an interesting story, I guess, and I mean Elodie does too, but Elodie, like, every time she's on screen, I'm just so goddamn bored. Like, she's so boring. Tabitha, again, is also boring, but I don't know how to describe it. She's just a bit more interesting than Elodie. Oh, I will say that. And at the beginning of the season, when okay, I'm sorry. For Elodie and Sabine, if you don't remember, Sabine is the artist she went on tour with. Sabine's like 20 or something. I don't know, but she's an adult. Elodie is 16, maybe. Like, so. And it's never really discussed in season 1, because I would have remembered it, because it bothered me then. Or really in season 2 that Sabine is a pedophile, or at least that it is a pedophilic relationship. Okay, which would still make her a pedophile, but still, it's like, is nobody ever gonna address this? Like, when, Elodie was at the Indie Writer Showcase, and she was performing, and she was having trouble, and then Sabine came up on stage and started singing with her, and Jillian, ran out because she was more jealous. Well, she said that later she said that she was just mad that that because Jillian wasn't out yet, that she couldn't be up there like publicly with Elodie, and that since both of them are out, Elodie and Sabine, that they're comfortable being up there and stuff like that and don't really care. But still, I'm pretty sure the first reason that Jillian ran out when she saw them together was because she was jealous. And it's like, okay, understandable, I guess, because they are ex-girlfriends. But also, you should have been more mad that Elodie's ex-girlfriend is 20 fucking years old, a full-ass adult. Like, they've said like a couple times in the season that they're juniors. If they said that they were seniors, then it could have been a toss-up, because I don't think they've ever said how actually old any of the characters are. But it is known that they are juniors, and for the most part, juniors are not 18 yet. They are 16 or 17. So Sabine is a pedophile, and it's kind of like, again, it's never really addressed. Nobody's ever like, your relationship with Sabine is problematic because she's fucking 20 and you're still in high school or something like that. Like, because if Sabine was a dude, then it would have been discussed. But but it's not wrong to say a woman is a pedophile if they are a fucking pedophile. So that's something that needs to be discussed at some point in time, because this is ridiculous. But as for Jillian as a character, good job casting, because she looked like an awkward lesbian, so I will give you that. And Elodie looks gay too, so I will give him that for casting. But yeah, I like Jillian just fine. I don't really have much to say about that. But when what's her face? When Jillian and Elodie kissed for the first time in the music room, they were on that little date. And then Jillian ran off, and then Elodie found her in a practice room and was all like, what was that? And then Jillian was all like, I like you, but I'm not out yet. So, like, I'm still trying to figure it out and stuff like that. And then Elodie was like, well, I don't want to be your little secret. And then walked out. Like, I understand where she was coming from, that she doesn't want to be someone's secret. And also, she did revoke that statement the next day. But you gotta understand, when somebody's not out, okay, you will be the secret, and that's just something you gotta deal with. I mean, it's not like both of y'all are straight. It's not like Jillian's a dude or Elodie's a dude and y'all are being a straight couple. Like, that would be something different. Or both y'all was out and she still wanted to keep it a secret. Like, that would be different. But Jillian's not out, so of course she's gonna want to keep y'all's relationship a secret, especially from her, you know, parents and her family and stuff like that. So Elodie definitely overreacted with that shit. And I was like, why the fuck would you react like that? Because, like, if you weren't out yet, like, you wouldn't want somebody to act like that towards you. Okay, also another thing, is it just me? Okay. Even though the show is centered around Mo, Tabitha, and Elodie being friends, Elodie just not, it's like, she just does not fit in the group to me. Like, she is just so awkward. It's, I don't know, I just don't feel comfortable. I feel like, I just feel like she's somebody that tags along, kind of, or that Mo and Tabitha put up with. I mean, like, they don't act like that towards each other, but just, as for personalities, they just do not really fit. Like, I feel like Mo and Tabitha have a way better relationship together than either of them do with Elodie. And I don't know, I'm just like, maybe they should show Elodie interacting with them one-on-one more, because I don't really know how much I saw that. Like, I mean, every once in a while, like, you know, she would interact with Tabitha alone for maybe like 15 minutes, and then Mo, sometimes they'd interact alone together. But for the most part, the characters that were, out of those three, the characters that were alone together the most were Tabitha and Mo. So we saw more of their relationship together and how well they go along together, because although I do think Tabitha's boring, I do think they did a good job of establishing that Mo and Tabitha are friends. Like, even if I hadn't really seen really anything, like, if I saw them together, I would be like, okay, those are probably friends. But when it comes to Elodie, like, I mean, even though she does look different, like, I'm friends with people that don't really look like me and shit like that, as well as a lot of people are friends with people that look a lot different from them, and you think that they wouldn't be friends. But just, like, again, even when they interact with each other, I'm not feeling that chemistry, and I don't know if it's an acting problem or if it's a script problem. Because the script, okay, y'all say some cringy ass shit sometimes. And they say, I don't know who's writing this, but especially the things fucking Tabitha says. Tabitha says some of the cringiest stuff, and, like, her acting voice is so bad that she's, it's also just, it's just, like, totally, like, I don't know, it's just, like, who the fuck says that? Like, who the fuck says that? Like, I don't know, it's just shit like that. Like, I can't think of really anything specific off the top of my head, but if you watch the season, like, she'll say, like, these little, I don't want to call them catchphrases, because, like, she doesn't say them, like, more than once, really, but they're just, like, you know, I mean, just little sayings that everybody says, and it's just kind of, like, it's just corny, maybe, I don't know, but it's just kind of, it's just, like, inauthentic sounding, and, I mean, but it's kind of, like, even if you are the best actress or actor in the world, just saying these fucking catchphrases, they're just so outdated, and just not cool anymore, that nobody would say them anymore. So, like, of course she doesn't know how to say them properly, because it's kind of like, that's like in nobody's vocabulary anymore. It's just like these little sayings, it's just like throughout the season, just like watching, you'll know what I'm talking about. Sorry about that. Oh, fuck. I feel bad for Elodie. Since she had to lose a 30-day chip for stealing the test. But, okay, honestly, okay, about the whole thing, Mo, it did seem like at the football field that her and Noah broke up, with her. So, the fact that she wanted to kiss Chase, I see why he'd be upset about that, but it's like, she was for real telling the truth about thinking that they were broken up, like, yeah, like, and I do think that she should have told him, instead of letting Brady just, send the picture and stuff like that. But, I mean, you obviously cannot control Brady. He's annoying ass. I also think he's a good actor as well, because he's really good at acting like a dick, which I don't know if that's a hard thing or not. Okay, I don't know if that's a difficult thing or not. But it's, he's good at it. I'm convinced. If I saw him in real life, I'd want to kick his ass. But yeah, I mean, Mo was justified in kissing Chase, okay? And if Brady would have blackmailed me with some bullshit like that, like, first, as soon as I wouldn't have stole the fucking test, I don't think. I would have just told Noah, being like, hey, when we got into that fight, I thought we had broken up, so I kissed Chase just because I was emotional or some shit like that. And now Brady took a picture of me and trying to send it around school and blackmail me. I would have said that, and then I just would have let the picture get leaked, because I'm not stealing no fucking test, especially, like, no, I'm not stealing a fucking test for you. You're fucking annoying anyway. Like, I'm not gonna help you out. And then at the end of the fucking season, when they put up that little display thing with, confessing that, Mo, Elodie, and Tabitha were the ones that stole the test, and all those pictures of the bruises that Brady gave Tabitha, that was really powerful. I really liked that display, and it was really nice that everybody believed them, or believed Tabitha. I don't know how well that would go over in real life, but I thought that was a nice display of, great. I really don't, I mean, if somebody put a display like that at my school, I feel like people would, believe the person who put up the display, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's probably gonna be some people that are like, no, they're just fucking lying, being annoying, whatever. Also, the token gay characters they have, I don't know their name. One of their last names is Marquis, and that's the black one, I think. And then the white dude, that's also his friend, and they're in a yearbook and stuff like that. I mean, they look gay, so also good casting, but they are the most stereotypical gay characters ever, and it's like, I cannot believe that y'all thought that was okay, because, like, it feels like they just put them in for relatable points, because just everything they fucking said was so cringy, and was, I mean, like, especially the white dude. I mean, it was both of them, but, like, the first time they were introduced, or at least in this season, because I don't remember them in the first season, when Elodie came back to school, and then, Mo, Tabitha, and Elodie all sat down at the table together, and then they also sat down, and, Elodie was all like, everybody's staring at me, I feel like, social pariah, or something like that, and then, the white gay was all like, social pariah? You mean social Mariah? I cannot stop thinking about that, because it was one of the worst fucking things I've ever heard. I was like, I almost had, like, stop playing, like, no, like, y'all really put that in the script and thought that was okay. And then they kept doing this, like, saying other gay shit and cringe shit. I mean, just, and I mean gay shit as in just that, like, AAVE, white gay slang is what I'm talking about, particularly. And then when they were showing the display, the black dude was all like, this is the shadiest shade of all time. I can guarantee you nobody's saying that. I can guarantee you nobody's saying either of those fucking things. And, like, always talking about the tea and stuff like that. Like, okay, I'm friends with gay people. One of my good friends is gay. And, I mean, freshman year, like, maybe both of us were cringe like that. But at this point, I mean, last year when we were juniors, he was not acting like that. No other gay guy I knew was acting like that. Y'all literally just went to Stan Twitter, found some tweets that were like, oh, okay, this is good, and like had like a robot write it. Like that was like no person could have actually written that and thought that was okay. But yeah, I didn't really care for them. I mean, they seem nice enough, but not really my favorite. Oh, and I discussed this on my Instagram, this next thing. When they were at, Friendsgiving, and then Mo, caught Tabitha kissing Ben, and then, Mo freaked out, and it was like, what the fuck, and then ran out. Okay, I'm gonna say this right fucking out. The trope that, or, I mean, can you even call it that? I think so, because this is something that happens in a lot of movies and TV shows, where, like, the main character's best friend will date the main character's sibling, and then it's a fucking problem. Or maybe it's the other way around. The main character will date their best friend's sibling, and then the best friend, the best friend of you, who's also the sibling of the person you're dating, gets all fucking mad and shit like that. And that's like, it's a big fucking betrayal, and that's like their siblings are sacred or something like that, and you're not allowed to date them. This happens here. This happens in the kissing booth, for another example. And those are the only two off the top of my head that I can really think of. But this happens in a lot of fucking movies, and I notice this, and it's always the same fucking reaction every time. The person whose siblings, being dated, they're always like, you just fucking betrayed me, I cannot believe you do this, and they always freak the fuck out. What is the big fucking deal? I hate this fucking trope because I feel like it's so unrealistic, and I don't know if it's just me, as well as a couple people on Instagram who agree with me, but it's really not that fucking deep. Like, okay, if any of my friends started dating one of my brothers, that'd be kind of weird. Just because my brothers are 3 years younger than me. Okay, I put 2. 3 years younger than me. And it's just kind of like, a maturity difference. But, like, if we were, like, 30 years old, and, our brothers are, like, 27 or whatever the fuck, like, and then one of my friends wants to date them, like, that's really not that big of a fucking deal. So, I mean, it'd be kind of a problem right now just because they are a lot younger than me, and it's kind of like, you're low-key a pedophile. Like, they're freshmen and we're seniors. Like, you weird as fuck for that. That would be the only reason I'd have a problem with it. But again, if we were 30 and 27, one of my friends wanted to date one of my brothers, kind of be like, okay, kind of weird. Like, it might be kind of awkward if all of us are hanging out and, like, I'm third wheeling with my fucking best friend, my brother, like, that'd be kind of awkward. But at most, I mean, like, that would be at most, like, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Like, it's not so, it wouldn't be some big fucking betrayal if one of my friends wants to date one of my brothers. Like, it's really not that big of a deal. And it's kind of like, I mean, does anybody else feel this way too? Because it's kind of like this trope they're trying to put out, it is just so fucking stupid. Like, it's like, stop that. Like, how about we get a movie where main character dates their best friend's siblings and everybody's okay with it? How about that? Because that would just be, like, that would be just a lot more normal, I feel like. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm looking at the episodes trying to find things. The dad was wrong as hell for showing up to Friendsgiving out of nowhere, and then Ben knowing about it and wanting to be like, I wanted to be a surprise. No, you actually should have fucking told somebody. And he knew he was wrong for that. Tabitha changing her hair to braids, like, the way they described it when she was talking to the black gay dude, in the yearbook room or whatever, and, she was talking about how she just got racially profiled in the store. That's a problem, obviously, and, like, shouldn't be fucking racially profiled, obviously, and, they were talking about how, Tabitha should do something big with her hair or something like that. I was thinking, I didn't know what the fuck she was gonna do. I was hoping for like an actual fucking afro, because like, I mean, her hair, like, it just went down. Like, I mean, it looked nice, stuff like that, but actual, like, she probably would have had a really nice big one. But yeah, she just got braids, and like, everybody was freaking out by the fact that she got braids. Like, has she never changed her hairstyle before? Like, ever? Like, is it always down in that style? Because that's the only reason I would see people freak out about it, because I've gotten braids twice. Like, even the first time I got braids, like, nobody really gave that big of a shit. Like, I don't feel like everyone just like, hey, nice hair. I don't know. Like, niggas weren't staring at me down the hallway, but then again, I'm not popular, so. But yeah, nobody really, except for like my friends and stuff like that, nobody cared. The Halloween party. Okay, the girl that, Rochelle, she's annoying. I don't get that. There's always one character in one of these types of teen shows or teen movies where like somebody's like a nerd or something like that and wants to be popular so bad, and like she always talks about like her social status, something like that, especially about the Halloween party. You know, she needed everybody to go to her party instead of Jordan's party, because like she needed to rise to the top of the food chain, I guess. And it's kind of like, find something else to worry about. Like, I don't get, like, do people actually think like this at this point? Like, in middle school, you thinking about shit like that? Okay. Freshman year, you think about shit like that? Maybe, but you're on thin ice. Anytime above that, if you're really worried about being popular, you need to find a fucking hobby, or like be homeschooled, because like you obviously cannot be around people that long, because like find something else to worry about. It's just ridiculous to me. I don't get that. I don't get that at all. So for the water breaks, you all, I had Chick-fil-A breakfast, so like, I don't know, I'm thirsty. But yeah, it's kind of like, it's like, why is she a character? I actually do think Mo and Chase should be together. I like Chase a lot, actually. Like, he was annoying at first, but they actually have a lot in common. Like, I mean, I guess she likes Noah, but her and Chase, like, it seems like they really do genuinely like the same fucking things. So I think that they should be together. But we'll see how that relationship progresses if they make a third season. I just fucking had something, I fucking forgot it, god damn it. Oh yeah, when Sabine stole, like actually for real stole Elodie's song. Oh fuck. And it was all like, well, I thought you were writing about me. No, bitch, nobody's writing a fucking song about you, like. Also, Sabine's fucking indie singing, like, they're making her seem like some, like, rock goddess. Indie at best. Like upbeat indie at best. She's not a fucking, like, she doesn't do rock. I don't know, like, I fucking hate it when people do that shit, like, I'm not gatekeeping or anything like that, but it's just kind of like, they were hyping her ass up so bad, and it's like, I don't really know how famous she is, like, in this universe, but she's literally playing in bars, so she can't be that big. Like, she has to be as big as like Ginger, because Ginger plays at bars. But yeah, like she's probably, Sabine is probably smaller than Ginger, because kind of like, I mean, they were really describing her as like she was Janis Joplin or Amy Winehouse or something like that, and it's like, girl, you are an indie, a little indie singer. Who sings in the My Ghost Way to Go. I'm surprised they never played that in the show. I'm not sure if they got the rights to that, but that really fits. But they were always playing Sabine's music. I'm like, this fucking sucks. No offense, but damn, I'm not really feeling it like that. I think I'm done, hopefully. But I would give this season, like, if I had to rate it out of 10, I'd give it a 6.5 out of 10. I don't really like this show that much. I honestly, like, okay, like, obviously I like it enough to watch the whole thing, but if I had another show to watch first that I liked more, for example, if Orange is the New Black was still making episodes, and I'd watch that before this. If there were any more Lucifer episodes, I'd watch that before this. What fucking other shows I would like to watch? If F is for Family, if they have, you know, a new season, I'm gonna watch that one before this. So, yeah, I mean, the acting really throws me off because I do think the story is good. I mean, like they have a plot and it's a strong plot and I like it a lot. But the acting again is just really making me. It's not energetic. Coming from Mo, I mean not from Mo. Coming from Tabitha and Elodie is just not energetic. Neither one of those characters are captivating, as in, you know, with their presence. Like, you can think they're attractive, sure, but they're not charismatic. If you asked me to act like Elodie, I would just act awkward and be like, oh, like, I never had to come out. I always knew I was gay. I stole this. Like, that was my Elodie impression. Now if I do Tabitha, I don't know. I really like you, Ben, but I just need to work on myself. And fuck you, Brady. Like, okay, her most emotion she showed was after the Halloween party when she yelled at Brady, and I wish they would give her more parts like that because that was really good. I really liked that scene. But also, I mean, it showed another range of Tabitha. It didn't show her as really passive anymore. Like, I wouldn't really call her passive, but like, she is not. Again, she's just boring. I don't know how she got so popular besides the fact that she's rich and pretty. She has no personality, really. Again, like, I was struggling trying to act like her, but it's just kind of like, which, she did say when she was talking to Ben that she needs to find herself and that she doesn't know who she is, and when she is dating somebody, she tries to become who the person she's dating wants her to be. So, I hope she figures that out, quickly, because next season, she's still acting boring as fuck. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do, but again, Mo is engaging. When Mo's on the screen, I actually enjoy it. I mean, she got on my nerves last season because I don't know, she is kind of annoying. To me personally, not really so much this season. Maybe she wasn't really that annoying in the first season, but I don't know. I didn't really find her annoying this season. But yeah, she's just a lot more captivating on screen, and she can hold her ground. Unlike the other two ladies, unfortunately, but, I'm gonna end it here. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon next to subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!